afternoon, Captain.
Airport information Romeo 0927 Zulu. Wind 280 at 9. Rain. Few clouds at 1500. Few clouds at 2500. Scattered at 3000. Ceiling 10,000 broken. Temperature 22. Dew point 12. QNH 1017. Landing runway 02. Departing runways 0220. Transition level 150. Reared back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Romeo. Tribhuvan Airport information Romeo 0927 Zulu. Wind 280 at 9. Rain. Few clouds at 1500. Few clouds at 2500. Scattered at 3000. Ceiling 10,000 broken. Temperature 22. Dew point 12. QNH 1017. Landing runway 02. Departing runways 0220. Transition level 150. Reared back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Romeo. Tribhuvan Airport information Romeo 0927 Zulu. Wind 280 at 9. Rain. Few clouds at 1500. Few clouds at 2500. Scattered at 3000. Ceiling 10,000 broken. Temperature 22. Dew point 12. QNH 1017. Landing runway 02. Departing runways 0220. Transition level 150. Reared back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Romeo. Tribhuvan Airport information Romeo 0927 Zulu. Wind 280 at 9. Rain.
Buddha Air 375 ready to copy IFR clearance to Bharatpur Airport.
Buddha Air 375 Kathmandu ground. Expect runway 20 dark 1 alpha departure. Naran transition. Squawk 2460.
DRK 1 alpha departure. Naran transition. Squawk 2460. Buddha Air 375.
Buddha Air 375 read bike correct. Call me bike when ready for start or taxi.
Please use your airplane fuel
Roger
60
that.
seconds
Buddha
after
Air 375.
Passengers boarding sign.
Royal Bhutan 401, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Paro Airport.
Royal Bhutan 401 Kathmandu ground. Expect runway 20 Igris 1 Echo departure with the Kinti transition. Squawk 0331.
Igris 1 Echo departure with the Kimti transition. Squawk 0331. Royal Bhutan 401.
Roman Bhutan 401 read bike correct. Call me bike when ready for push bike or engine start.
Wilco, Royal Bhutan 401.
Buddha Air 375 at ramp 3 right. Request pushback.
Burga Air 375, Kathmandu ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face west. Buddha Air 375.
Welcome. There could be space nearby. Please come in. Nearly there. Just a few steps. Seat A, window side. Yes, that's correct. More row.
The route is ready. It just needs the departure and arrival information.
Welcome aboard.
Heading out for the walk around.
Welcome aboard. Happy to help. Yes, keep going. That row is a bit further. You're welcome. Welcome aboard today. More row. Just ahead on your right. Yes, that's correct side.
Buddha Air 375, taxi for departure.
Burga Air 375, runway 20 taxi via Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha. Horn short runway 20.
You may now fasten your seatbelt.
Runway 20 taxi via Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha. Hold short runway 20, Buddha Air 375.
Right, straight ahead. Welcome aboard. Enjoy. Welcome on board. Yes, that's correct. Almost. Yes, that's fine.
Burga Air 375, cross runway 208 Juliet. Continue taxi via Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha.
TA window side.
Cross runway 20 at Juliet. Continue taxi via Juliet, Bravo, Foxtrot, Alpha, Buddha Air 375.
Welcome aboard. Seat C, aisle C. Hello, right this way. Seat C, aisle C. Go right ahead. Nearly there, just a few steps. Just ahead on your right. Yes, that's correct side. That fits under the seat. That'll be fine. Hi, hello. Please come in. A little further down. Yes, that's the one. Hello there. 2 more rows.
Burga Air 375, contact Kathmandu Tower 118.1. Have a good afternoon.
Over to Tower 118.1, Buddha Air 375. Have a good afternoon.
Welcome on board. Yes, that's correct. On the right. Hi there. Hello, right this way. That's the last one. A little further down. Welcome.
stop is completed. You may now fasten your seatbelt. Thank you for waiting. Please come to the contact for the driver and
Walk around completed.
Budga Air 959, looking to pick up our clearance to Chandragiri Airport. Budga Air 959, Kathmandu ground, expect runway 20, Igris 1 Alpha departure, ahead transition. Squawk 4233. Igris 1 Alpha departure, ahead transition. Squawk 4233. Budga Air 959. Budga Air 959, read bike correct. Call me bike when ready for start or taxi. Roger that, Budga Air 959. All aircraft be advised information Sierra now current, QNH 1016. Budga Air 959, ramp 7, request pushback and engine start. Budga Air 959, Kathmandu ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north, Budga Air 959. I-Fly 1366, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Chhatrapati Shivaji.
Standing by for the briefing.
I-Fly 1366, Kathmandu ground, expect runway 20, dark 1 Alpha departure with the
This
Sihara
will be a
transition.
standard departure brief.
Squawk 1162.
Any questions? Feel free to interrupt. We are departing.
DRK1 Alpha departure
Victor,
with
November,
the Sihara
Kilo,
transition.
Tango, on
Squawk
runway
1162.
2,
I-Fly
0. Our initial
1366.
altitude is
I-Fly
10,000 feet.
1366, read
We'll
back
expect
correct.
clearance to
Call me bike when ready for
35,000
pushback or
feet.
engine start.
Whether a departure is clear. No significant changes
I-Fly
since dispatch.
1366.
The departure runway length is 10,000
I-Fly
feet.
1366.
Using
At ramp 4,
5,
request pushback and
thrust.
engine start.
These speeds are
I-Fly
V1,
1366,
1,
Kathmandu
3,
ground,
8, VR,
pushback and engine start
1, 3,
approved.
9er,
Face
V2,
north.
1, 4, 4. Acceleration altitude is 1,500
Pushback
feet.
approved. Face north.
In
I-Fly
the event of an issue before
1366.
V1, I will call reject. Reject and
Budga
take
Air
control of the
959,
aircraft.
taxi for
If we have an
departure.
engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff.
Budga
Positive
Air
rate gear up
959,
and fly
runway
the
20
standard
taxi
departure
via
profile.
Charlie, Foxtrot,
Any issues,
Alpha.
I'll fly, and you run the
Runway
checklists.
20 taxi
I will
via
handle the
Charlie,
controls
Foxtrot,
until at least
Alpha,
1,000
Budga
feet.
Air 959.
After that, we can discuss auto flight or hand flying as needed. Standard callouts as per SOP. Any questions?
No questions, sounds good. I'll monitor V-speeds, call out deviations, and be ready to assist in case of any issues. Ready for departure. Ready for the checklist. Cockpit preparation checklist. Cockpit preparation.
Completed.
Fuel. 5303 kilograms.
Checked.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Adhere
Buddha
selectors.
Air 959.
Now.
Contact Kathmandu Tower 118
Altimeters. 1 0
Over to
1
Tower
6.
118
Check.
decimal 1. Buddha Air 959.
FMGS.
Set.
Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
iFly 1366. Request taxi. iFly 1366. Runway 20 taxi via Foxtrot, Alpha. Alright, we'll taxi to runway 20 via Foxtrot, Alpha, iFly 1366.
Can you ask the ground crew to disconnect the GPU? Before start checklist.
iFly 1366.
Parking brake.
Contact Kathmandu Tower 118 decimal 1.
Takeoff speeds.
Over 2 Tower
V1.
118 decimal 1.
3
iFly
8
1366.
VR. 1 3 9er. V2. 1 4 4.
Checked.
Doors.
Closed.
Beacon lights.
Completed. Bypass
On.
being inserted.
Before start checklist completed.
Royal Bhutan 401, ramp Delta 1, request startup.
Royal Bhutan 401. Startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
Affirmative, startup approved. Royal Bhutan 401.
Looking here.
iFly 1155, rank 5 taxi via Alpha, Golf, Hotel, Foxtrot. Ramp 5 via Alpha, Golf, Hotel, Foxtrot, iFly 1155.
All engines stabilized. After start checklist. ECAM status.
Checked.
Trim.
Set.
After start checklist completed.
Royal Bhutan 401, request taxi to the active.
Royal Bhutan 401, runway 20 taxi via Golf, Alpha.
Runway 20 taxi via Golf, Alpha, Royal Bhutan 401.
Royal Bhutan 401, contact Kathmandu Tower 118.1, have a good afternoon.
Contact
Taxi
Tower
checklist.
118.1, Royal
Flight
Bhutan
control
401.
test.
Bye-bye.
Full left. Neutral. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down.
Checked.
Flaps.
Set.
Weather radar.
On.
Engine mode.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Taxi checklist completed. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon from the flight deck. On behalf of the entire flight crew, welcome on board. For our departure, a couple of light bumps are possible. Rest assured, your crew will work to maintain a comfortable flight. Once again, welcome on board.
Royal Bhutan 401, holding short, runway 20.
Royal Bhutan 401, Kathmandu Tower, wind 320 at 4, runway 20, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 20, cleared for takeoff, Royal Bhutan 401.
Cabin crew prepare for takeoff. Lineup checklist. Takeoff runway.
Checked.
TCAS.
Set.
PAX.
Set.
Cabin crew.
Notified.
On
Lineup
runway
checklist completed.
20.
Stabilized.
Man flex. SRS.
Thrust set. Positive rate. Gear up.
Contact Kathmandu departure 125.1, Royal Bhutan 401.
Autopilot
Kathmandu
on.
departure, Royal Bhutan 401, 5,400 feet.
Acceleration altitude.
Royal Bhutan 401, Kathmandu departure, identified, climb to flight level 170.
Climb to flight level 170, Royal Bhutan 401.
Flaps up. Transition altitude.
Check.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Bhutan 401. Contact Kathmandu radar 124.7.
Center on 124.7, Royal Bhutan 401. Have a good afternoon. Kathmandu radar, Royal Bhutan 401, through 14,600 feet for flight level 170.
Royal Bhutan 401, Kathmandu radar, good afternoon, identified, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Royal Bhutan 401.
iFly 1366, contact Kolkata Control 120.1, have a good afternoon. Center on 120.1, iFly 1366, have a good afternoon.
Center on 120.1, Kotari 816 Heavy, bye-bye.
Das ist eine Aufnahme gewesen. Für mich, das war was nehmen jetzt.
Kathmandu radar, Buddha Air 655, good afternoon, passing 9,000 feet for 2,000 feet direct KT 9015. Buddha Air 655, Kathmandu radar, good afternoon, radar contact, climb to flight level 234. Climb to flight level 234, Buddha Air 655. 959, descend to flight level 160. Descend to flight level 160, Buddha Air 959. Yeti Airlines 424, Kathmandu radar, expect radar vectors, Arnav Zulu runway 02.
Expect radar vectors, Arnav Zulu runway 02, Yeti Airlines 424.
runway 10 with the Mahes transition, Burda Air 959.
From the flight deck, we've reached our cruising altitude. We hope you enjoyed today's flight. We'll certainly do our best to make it as enjoyable as possible. When the seatbelt sign is off, you're free to get up and move about the cabin. However, when seated, please keep your seatbelts fastened as turbulence can occur at any time. Thanks again and welcome aboard. Standing by for the briefing.
Kathmandu radar, Royal Bhutan 401, flight level 350.
Royal Bhutan 401, reset transponder. Squawk 6246.
Squawk 6246, Royal Bhutan 401.
Royal Bhutan 401, Kathmandu radar contact. Royal Bhutan 401, radar vectors, runway 15. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors, runway 15, call when ready, Royal Bhutan 401.
Royal Bhutan 401, contact Kolkata control 120.1.
Center on 120.1, Royal Bhutan 401. Kolkata Control, Royal Bhutan 401, flight level 350.
iFly 7174, descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1012. Descend to 4,000 feet, QNH 1012, iFly 7174. Royal Bhutan 401, Kolkata Control, identified. Royal Bhutan 401, Paro landing runway 15.
Paro, landing runway 15, Royal Bhutan 401.
Royal Bhutan
Approach
401,
briefing.
descend to flight
We'll
level
be landing.
230.
Victor.
Descend to flight
Papa,
level 230,
Romeo,
Royal
on
Bhutan 401.
1-5. Addons information is current. Winds.
iFly 5364, turn right,
170
heading
at
100.
1-4. We are flying the visual
Heading
approach.
100.
The final approach proceeds. 150. The minimum altitude is
iFly 2087,
200.
Kolkata Control,
Our approach
expect
speed.
radar vectors,
1,
INS
2,
Zulu
3.
runway to
In
9.
case of a go-around, standard missed approach procedure will be followed. Acceleration altitude is 1,500 feet. Then clean up and follow ATC instructions.
iFly 2087,
Any questions?
contact Gorakhpur approach
No questions.
131.0.
Sounds good. I'll monitor VRF speed and call out deviations. Ready for landing.
iFly 2087. Kolkata Control, SpiceJet 3780, descending via Bema to Golf, flight level 190.
From the flight deck, we started our descent and expect to arrive at the gate in 20 to 25 minutes. It's been a pleasure having you on board with us today, and we look forward to seeing you again on a future flight.
123.9. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 123.9. iFly 5364.
iFly 7174, contact Gorakhpur approach 131.0. Contact Gorakhpur approach 131.0, iFly 7174. 7.9, 5Jet3780.
Kolkata Control, Adelaide 758, flight level 160.
Ali 758, Kolkata Control, identified.
Kolkata Control, Emirates 380 Super, flight level 390.
Check the flaps. Flaps 1.
Emirates 380 Super, Kolkata Control, radar contact.
So, ist aber jetzt leer. Kann ich da was mitnehmen? Bei der Firma?
Royal Bhutan 401, descend to 15,000 feet.
Descend to 15,000 feet, Royal Bhutan 401.
Stallion Cat 265Q and H1008, expect radar vector forward main runway 34.
NH 1008, expect radar vectors for runway 34, Stallion Cat 2265.
Royal Bhutan 401, contact Guwahati control 123.9.
Flaps 2.
Center on 123.9er, Royal Bhutan 401. Bye-bye. Guwahati Control, Royal Bhutan 401. Flight level 206.
Royal Bhutan 401, Guwahati control, identified. Touristic 696, contact Guwahati approach 123.3. Contact Guwahati approach 123.3, touristic 696. Royal Bhutan 401, descend to 14,000 feet.
Descend to 14,000 feet, Royal Bhutan 401.
Approach checklist. Altimeters. 1013.
Checked.
Seatbelt signs.
On.
Minimums. 200.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Set.
Engine mode.
Set.
Approach checklist completed.
Stallion Cat 6992, contact Kolkata control 120.1. Contact Kolkata control 120.1, Stallion Cat 6992.
Transition altitude.
Set.
DRK401.
After landing checklist. Weather radar.
Off.
After landing checklist completed. Parking brake on.
The boarding requested.
Parking checklist. Parking brake.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.